class 10 students, welcome on the platform Deeksha Vedantu, and this is your SST faculty Tanvi Ma'am. Today, in the series of Operation 95 Plus, we have Complete Civics, and you know guys that we are focusing on MCQs and theory as well to score 80 on 80 in your SST exam. I can see that you guys have joined the series. Just let me know that am I audible, visible, and everything is clear to proceed further. So we will be having multiple questions, particularly from civics, and you know that civics itself has a weightage of how many marks? 20 marks in your exam. So 80 marks, from 80 marks your 25% comes from civics. Right? So just let me know and give me a thumbs up if everything is fine and we can proceed with the session. So my dear students, we have already completed our complete series with history and geography, and now it's the turn for civics, and the left one is economics that we are going live on Monday. Rohit, a very good evening to you too. Hi, edit. Is it live? Yes, this is live. So we are going to solve so many questions today from civics, and do you know, they are literally competency based questions. You will be enjoying the session throughout. Share this link with your friends so that we can have maximum engagement and competition in today's live session. So welcome once again on the platform Deeksha Vedantu. Here we are starting with the very first question, but the rule you need to follow is to answer all the question whether you know it or not. Let us see how many questions you can answer as correct. Okay, and at the last we will check how many of you have scored full marks or you need more preparation. So let us start with this. Watched your one shot and finished 2 chapters of geography. Oh wow, that's great. So how do you find my one shot? Was that helpful? Or do you need something else? You can also share that too, Rohit. Fine. So, coming with the very first question of the day, all the questions in today's live are a little bit detailed, so have patience while answering to the questions, okay? Consider the following case and choose the correct option. You need to read the case and choose which one among the following is the appropriate one. And it is, the Parliament of India wants to pass a new law regarding marriage and divorce, a subject on which the state legislature of Kerala also wishes to legislate. According to the Indian Constitution, which government is empowered to make laws on this subject? Options are in front of you. That's option A, only the Parliament of India. Option B, only the state legislature of Kerala. C, both Parliament and state legislature can make law on the subject, or it's D, that neither, as this power is reserved for the local government. So students, you have the question in front of you. Choose which among the following is the most appropriate one. Answer as fast as possible. As I can see, Rohit answered it as C. Marriage and adoption comes under the concurrent list. Okay, you're very much correct by this. So students, we see that India is a federal country. Okay, so what we follow is federalism, when powers are not concentrated in single hand. If this would have been made possible na, to today in India we can see multiple parts of India ruling differently, right? So to make India a united nation, what was the most important feature was to follow federalism. What is federalism? To share the power between the center and the state assemblies, right? In that purpose, what we have done, we have made list. There are 3 lists. One is union list, okay, the other one is state list, and the last one is concurrent list. So all those subjects, now what are the subjects? The matters on which we can legislate to make laws. For an example, if something happens in the context of defense of India, right, so it is a subject of whole India. Who will legislate? The Parliament of India, which comes under the union list. Similarly, the subjects of state, however, there are certain subjects of common occurrence which comes in the concurrent list, and marriage and divorce are one of them. Hence, both Parliament and state legislature can make law on these subjects. So hope this one is clear to you. Yeah. Yes. Ask your doubt. I'm hearing, Fatima. Please, you can write your doubt here. We'll sort it out. Marriage and option comes under concurrent list. Ma'am, your one shots were great. Help a lot. Glad you like it, Rohit. We will be providing more such videos to you. I was revising the chapter from Oswald short notes and they have literally wrote incorrect statements. Oh my dear students, don't do that. NCERT are the best place from where you can study, right? So just skipping from one book to another to practice, don't do that. Here I am with multiple questions. Whatever you want, we will provide you. But don't get stuck into certain books which can lead you to wrong facts, okay? Yeah, what is your doubt, Fatima? I just want to know that. I'll clear it out. Just let me know. Okay, you want me to re-explain it. Fine. See, Fatima, there is a chapter referred as federalism in our civics book. Okay, and it comes from a concept that is known as federal form of government. So if you learn from the scratch, then there are two types of government. One is unitary and one is federal. Okay, unitary form of government are the government in which all the powers are in the single hand. Imagine that all the powers of India went into the hands of central government. Don't you think the states will fight because all their identities are different? Yes. So hence, to get safeguard from that, we opted for federal structure. And what do you mean by federal structure? Division of powers. More correct will be sharing of powers. So what we have done, we have framed India as that we have one union government. Okay, then we have state government, and later on we added the local government, panchayats and municipalities too. However, the right to make law, pay attention, the right to make laws, okay, the right to make laws are into the hands of union government as well as state government. But there are certain matters like which are very important for the whole nation, like defense. Can we give the defense of India in the hands of states? No, they will fight eventually among them. Rather, it is a union subject, hence it is given in the union list. Similarly, this divorce and marriages, because we know that marriage and divorce are a matter which have like difference in all communities, religion, places, culture, etc. Hence, it is given in concurrent list so that both union and state can make laws. Just let me know, Fatima, if it is clear to you right now. Okay, I have explained it from the depth. Hope this one is clear to you. Just give me a thumbs up if it is clear. Meanwhile, I am switching to the next one. You can see the correct answer as C. Moving to the next question, and the question is, two statements are given below as assertion and reason. Okay, there are two statements. One is assertion and the other one is reason. Read the statements and choose the appropriate answer. So, the assertion is democracies do not appear to be very successful in reducing economic inequalities. Pay attention, think about it, then answer. Reason is a small number of ultra-rich enjoy a high disappropriate share of wealth and the incomes in the democratic countries. Think about it and answer it in the form of assertion and reason. Thank you very much, man. Okay, welcome Fatima, welcome for that. Okay, I got the answer. I got two answers. One is saying D and the other one is saying A. Let us check which one is correct. So students, basically this question is taken from the chapter Outcomes of Democracy, and do you know the same statement is given in the book. So let's check whether it's correct or not. First, democracies do not appear to be very successful in reducing economic inequalities. Now, the question comes in our mind that, ma'am, the democracy promotes equality, then how you can say that? We can say that because it promotes only two types of equality, that is social and political, but not the economic. So this one is correct, right? Because what happens now in India, like in a democratic nation, there are some people who are ultra rich and some who are ultra poor. So this is the reason. So A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay, Fatima, is it clear? You were wrong. D is not the correct option. A is the correct one. Okay, moving to the next one. Third question for the day is, Which of the following statements are true regarding the different forms of power sharing? The first chapter of civics books, the easiest chapter, and we can't lose a marks in this chapter. We can't, right? So, first one is sharing power among the legislature, executive and judiciary is known as horizontal distribution, is it? Second, the community government in Belgium is an example of power sharing among different social groups. Third, sharing power among different levels of government like center and state is a unitary system. Or fourth, a coalition government is an example of power sharing among different political parties. Choose the correct option 1 and 2. Option A 1 and 3, option B 1, 2 and 4, option C that's 2, 3 and 4, or option D that's all of the above are correct. Okay, try to answer this question. Don't be in hurry, do not panic. Read it thoroughly and then answer. And why do you guys are not sharing the link with your friends? I can see that you can have maximum participation. You can challenge your friends in the live chat too. Okay, I got it C and then B, sorry. Okay, fine. I am considering your answer B, fine. Anyone else who can challenge Rohit answer over here? Try to challenge him. He is being the topper of the class since I have started taking live sessions. Anyone who can beat Rohit here? Okay, Fatima, your answer is D. Get it. So, my dear students, this one is from first chapter, that is power sharing. Okay? And we have seen the last topic of the power sharing is different form of power sharing in the modern democracies. Okay? Sharing of power among different organs of government, legislature, executive and judiciary is correct. Horizontal distribution like this. Okay, legislature, then we are having executive and judiciary in the central government. So what do you think? This is a horizontal division, correct? The community government in Belgium is an example of power sharing among different social groups. Yes, among French and the people of Dutch, correct? Sharing power among different levels of government like central and state is unitary system, totally wrong. Because whenever you are sharing power among different levels of government, Fatima, hear it very nicely. Whenever there is sharing of power between two or more than two levels of government, then it is federal form of government. Whenever there is no sharing of power and all the power lies in one single level, then it is unitary. So third option is correct. Let us eliminate wherever the third is written and B becomes the correct option here. Right? Now did you get my point, Fatima? This is how the option B is very much correct from this question. Okay? Hope you got the answer of how. Moving to the next one. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Shall we move to the next one? Great. Which of the following statements are true regarding the concept of communalism? Very important chapter. Gender, religion, okay, caste. So, first point, it is based on the idea that religion is the principal basis of social community. Second, in politics, it can take the form of majoritarian dominance. Third, it can lead to the demand of separate political unity for a minority community. Or fourth, a secular state is the one that gives special status to one religion. Choose the correct option. Answer as fast as possible you can. So I got the answer of Rohit as B. Fine. Others too participate in the live chat and let us see how many of you are correct in today's live session. And the question is in front of you. It's from the topic communalism. Once you answer, we will talk in detail about this topic communalism, okay? Okay, fine. When we talk about communalism, right? Communalism. So basically, it is something that is derived from the word communities. We know that there are different communities in India that follows different religion, right? in India, you can see different people belonging to different communities and they freely pursue what different religion in India. But how, right? How a country follows communalism. What is the concept of communalism? So when one community, when one community tries to dominate other on the basis of religion, and it becomes the primary basis of social community, then the term is known as communalism. First point was very, very much correct. Hence, we can remove this option. Okay, in politics it can take the form of majoritarian dominance. For yes, if there is a community in a country with have majority population, will it take the majority dominance? Very much correct, ma'am. It can lead to the demand of a separate political unit for a minority community. Yes, what happens? The minority started feeling that, oh, we are being neglected, we are less in number, so we can't have the political hold over the nation, and many more such things. So, choose the correct option. However, in a secular state, it gives special status to one religion, none at all. India is a secular country and you are allowed to follow any of the religion. Hence, the option 4 is very much wrong here. 1, 2, 3 are correct, which makes option B as the correct one. Is it clear to all of you? Fourth option is incorrect. Correct, Rohit. You're very much correct, which gives equal status to all the religion. Okay. I guess today's questions are very, very much interesting. And before moving to the next question, a quick question to all of you, my students. Have you seen the image-based questions in your sample paper or in your previous year question paper? Just give me the answer in yes or no fast. Have you seen such type of questions which have image and then they ask you some of the options? I'm waiting for your response. Have you seen that? So yes, you guys have seen that in certain sample paper as well as previous year questions, but do you know how to remember them all? So if you don't know, then we have a video on our platform, right? And you need to watch it to get clear how to solve image-based questions, how to solve case-based questions, okay? Moving to the next one, consider the following case and choose the correct option. In a country, see, read it. In a country, the political landscape is dominated by two major parties while several other parties exist, okay? Contest elections may even win a few seats. Only those have their serious chance of winning a majority to form the government. What kind of party system is described here? Options are A, a multi-party system, B, a one-party system, C, that's two-party system, or D, that's a coalition government. Yep, ma'am, image-based questions there in sample paper. Yes, two questions are particularly from image-based questions, and sometimes what happens now while reading the book, we miss that image-based question. So, I have given you a full-proof PDF where you can have around 30 practice questions from image-based questions. For that, you need to, how you can avail it, you can just join the WhatsApp channel and the link is given in description and download that PDF that's made totally for you. And in the next week or probably this week, we are going to upload a video how to solve that image-based questions and 3 tips, tricks, and everything is clear to you. Okay? Germany's political situation, cartoons and many more. Correct. The car is being ridden by 2 wheels. Correct. Okay. So the answer to this is two-party system. Correct. Two-party system, what happens now? Like we have different type of party systems in the world. Okay. The first one is one-party system. It is one-party system. Get it? Then we have a two-party system. Or then we have multi-party system. What is difference among them? If we talk about one-party system, it is a system in which only one party has a clear-cut chance of winning the election. If you ask me about the example, so this is in China, Communist Party of China, or it is also in Russia. Okay, we have studied this in class 9th if you remember it. Then we have two-party system. In this two-party system, there are basically two parties who have clear-cut chance of winning the election. In this, it doesn't mean that only two parties exist. Many parties can exist. But who have a fair chance of winning elections? Only these two. Get it? This type of system is two-party, and this is what the question is asking to you. When we talk about multi-party system, more than two parties have a fair chance of winning the election. Did you got this point? And the answer to this question is two-party system. Moving to the next one. Question is like in USA, correct? Do you know any one more example of two-party system other than USA? Write in the comment one, and if anybody else know it, please tell. What is the example of two-party system other than USA? Okay, Republic Party and Labour Party is in USA. Correct. Anyone, any another country? UK, United Kingdom. So, very much correct. Okay, moving to the next question. Two statements are given below as assertion and reason. Let's start with reading the assertion. The Belgian leaders amended their constitution 4 times between 1970 and 1993. See how I am highlighting the keywords, and you should also follow that. Reason. This was done to work out an arrangement that would enable everyone to live together peacefully within the same country. Options are given in front of you. Answer the most correct one. Hi Rahul, how are you? Are your pre-boards going? Here we are doing live for Complete Civics, where we have multiple competency based questions. You can also join us and answer the most correct one for this question in front of you. Okay, you can see the question is in the format of assertion and reason. Think about it and answer the most accurate one here. So the question is about Belgium, right? It's about how Belgium has done an arrangement that basically the people of the country lives peacefully. Okay, so answer the most correct one so that we can solve multiple questions by today. Assertion and reason. The Belgian leaders amended the question. Did they amended it 4 times? Keep that in mind. Okay. Was it done between 1970 to 1993? Right? Is the result of this one a peaceful one? Also answer this too. Fast. I need your answers. Students, what are you doing? Okay, Rohit, I can get your answer as A, and this is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. Yes. What happened now? When in the chapter power sharing, we read 2 cases, and the cases were Belgium, okay, and the other case was Sri Lanka. So basically one is a good family and the other is a bad family. One family that is taking care of all the elders, right, where children are listening to their parents, but other family when you are becoming so abusive day by day and you're not listening to your parents, etc. So Belgium is that good one where everything went like in a flow, in a peaceful manner. Why? Because they shared the powers with each other. Right? How they shared the power? They amended their constitution 4 times and they have done power sharing among the social group. Pay attention, among whom? Among the social group of their countries. Okay? So yes, the answer is A, where both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay? Chaliye. Next we are moving to the question, which of the following statements are true regarding to the distribution of legislative power in India? Very interesting one from the next chapter of civics. Read this very carefully. Point number 1. Subjects like defense and banking are on the union list. Second, subjects like police and agriculture are on the state list. Third, subject like education and forest are on the concurrent list, or fourth, residuary subjects like cyber law falls under the jurisdiction of the state government. Choose the correct option, and options are 1 and 2 only, B 1, 2 and 3 only, option C that's 2, 3 and 4, or option D that's all of the above. Read it carefully and answer the most correct one. Sri Lanka Civil Wars was brutal. I read a book about it. Oh great, which book? Can you please name the title so that I can also read that? Exactly, it ended in the year 2009 and it has just deteriorated the condition, political, social and economic, everything in that country. Okay, all of the above are correct. Are you sure about it? Read the question once again, Rohit. Read the question once again, think about it, where you are going wrong, and give me the answer. It's not D. It's not D. Let me be very particular and clear. It's not D. Diary of a Young Tiger, Mala Ravan. Okay. I'll try to read this book. Good advice by you. You focus on this question now. D is not the correct answer. Then what can be the correct answer? Anyone else in the live chat who can challenge and give the correct answer over here? Anyone? Hey, what is happening today? Yeah? Students don't need to study, or are they done with SST? B, it is, sorry, B, that means 1, 2 and 3. Let's check which is correct. So true regarding the distribution of legislative power in India. We know that there are 3 lists. Defense and banking comes under union list. What if banking comes under the state list? Every state of India will have its own currency with different people's pictures on the currency. How different it will be. So yes, there are certain matters which are of nation's importance which are listed in union list, like defense. If defense would be in the state list, every state will be fighting with each other rather than other country. Police and agriculture, we always say Madhya Pradesh police, Karnataka police, Tamil Nadu police. We never say that Indian police. However, we say Indian army because defense is an union subject and police is an state subject. Can you relate it? Now, education and forest, because if we talk about education, like if we talk about states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Punjab, Gujarat, which have their own languages, they want their teachings in their style. However, the center should have a control or hold in the education because it's about nation's importance. So, we decided to put it into the list where both can make the law. That is known as concurrent list. However, read it, residuary subjects, the subjects which are evolving, like AI comes under the roof all of a sudden. So, where to add? They are added in the residuary list, and who makes the laws in the residuary list? It is union government. Here it is written state government, which makes the fourth point as wrong. If fourth point is wrong, then this is wrong, this is wrong. B is the correct one, that 1, 2, 3 are correct. Is it clear to everyone? I didn't read the whole statement because you became so confident that ma'am, I'm going correct and I can answer the correct one. So, this is a learning from today's live chat that you will never miss to read the whole question or the whole statement. Is it clear? Never do this again. Moving to the next question. The bilingual street signs shown in the image is a reflection of Belgian government's approach to its linguistic diversity. What is the appropriate one called for this? This is a signboard in the Belgium country where the signboard is always in 2 languages. What does it clearly indicates to you? Option A, that's majoritarianism. Option B, accommodation. Option C, that's unitary government. Or option D, that's secularism. Answer the most correct one because this is heading of one subtopic from your power sharing chapter. Okay. All others in the live chat option, what are you waiting for? Start answering, right? Let's see whether you are going wrong or right. Nothing will happen. And here Jessica is in the chat. Okay, welcome Jessica for the today's live session, and you are very much correct that B is the correct option because the heading of the topic is accommodation. Where? Accommodation in Belgium. What does the word accommodation means? When two groups accommodate with each other, give or share powers to each other so that they can live peacefully. Now these two groups have different ethnic variations. Ethnic word means different language, culture, traditions, etc. So you are very correct with the heading, that's accommodation. Moving to the next one, and the next one here is as follows. Consider the following case. Good evening, Jessica. Very good evening. Hope you are doing great. How your pre-boards are going on? Are they over or still going on? Just let me know, okay? Hi Rajiv, good evening, very good evening. Do not forget to share the link with your friends too. Let's make this session very interactive. KP Animex, hi. Welcome to all the students out here. We are moving to the next question and I want the engagement of all of you today. Okay, so the question is in front of you. Answer the correct one. Do not leave right now because we have so many competency based questions today. I am Kaushif Ma'am. Okay, Kaushif, welcome and let us move to the question. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. Option A, country is ruled by a government. Okay, country A is ruled by a government that was not elected by the people. That was not elected by the people. The government does not allow for open public debate and citizens have no right to question its decision. Which expected outcomes of democracy is clearly missing in this country? What do you think? Option A, Option A, economic development. Option B, a government that is accountable or legitimate. Option C, that a society is free of conflicts. Or option D, that's quick and efficient decision making. What do you think? राजीव, आपका फर्स्ट क्लास है. ओके बेटा, वेलकम टू दीक्षा वेदांतु, राइट? And start enjoying learning SST with me. You can also watch our previous one shot and rapid revisions. Meanwhile, up till moving to the next one, let us solve most engaging questions of today. So accommodation is given. Okay, you are talking about the last one. What is the correct option to this? I got the answer of Rohit as accountable and legitimate. That's B. Kaushik has also given me the answer B. Yes, students, this is one of the questions from outcomes of democracy. Now, pay attention. Do you think that question will come straightforward in your exam? No. The question is always like round and round like a jalebi, and this is one of the example for that jalebi. Right? And the answer to this jalebi is a government that is accountable and legitimate, because the question says that when people are not elected, the leader is not elected by the people. When the leader is such type of leader, dictator, will he be answerable to you? No. Will he be accountable to you? Not at all. Right? Will he think about you? No. What is legitimate? My watch, my phone, my government. So is the government formed by you? Not at all. Okay? Yes, you guys are correct. Whoever has given the answer B, very much correct. Moving to the next question. Before moving to the next question, again I want to share you, everything is uploaded on this WhatsApp channel. The link is given in description box, and more particularly I'm screaming in all the live chats that I have made an image based question series on YouTube, but the PDF for that is available on WhatsApp channel. Join it right now and avail that free PDF, my students. Not wasting much of your time and moving to the next question that is in front of you. Okay, but before moving to the next question, I want all of you to join that WhatsApp channel right now. Okay, avail that PDF. It's very beneficial because more such crazy things are going to come because I am working on it, right? So, two statements are given below as assertion and reason. Read the statements and choose the more accurate one. Okay, assertion. In a democracy, citizens have the right and the means to examine the process of decision making. Option B. And the reason to that is the right to information and examination of the process is known as transparency. Options are in front of you as A and R are true. R is the correct explanation to A. Not correct explanation to A, option B, and the C is, okay, this is C option, it's somewhere remained here. C option is A is true but R is false, and T, that's A is false but R is true. So, Jessica has given me the answer A. Kaushik has given me the answer A. Great. What are you doing, others? Do you have any other answer? Or let's go with A. Let's lock A. So A को lock किया जाए and A is the correct answer. Students, see. Again, the same is from outcomes of democracy. Why I have repeated so many questions from this topic? Because yes, this chapter is very important for MCQs. So, in a democratic country, you have the right to question democracy. Right? You have the right to question the decision making. I'll give you one example. So recently, 1 or 2 years back, there was a law passed for agriculture. Right? But what happened, the agriculture laborers of India, particularly the farmers, did not like that law, and from the region of particularly Punjab, what they did, there was so much of what we can say strikes in front of Red Fort, and many much condition was severe in Delhi. So what happened? The government has taken back that law. What does it make? It makes a procedure of transparency, that whenever you feel that the government was not right, you have the right to question that decision making and even ask them to change them. And this is what makes your government a transparent form of government. Got it? Fine? Okay. Moving to the next question is the correct answer. Here it is. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. Okay, the case is, the constitution of a country prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion and provides all individuals the freedom of preference to any religion. It also allows state to intervene in religious matter to ban practice like untouchability. Which principle of Indian constitution we are talking about? Okay. Option A, that's majoritarianism. Option B, the Indian model of secularism. C, that's communalism, or it's patriarchy. Okay, let's talk about it in detail, but you should give the correct answer first and then we will discuss about this question. All my students in the live chat. So Jessica is answering it as B. I got the answer of Rohit as B. And where else you have gone, other students? Great. So one of the basic principle of Indian constitution is secularism. Okay. In Indian constitution, which we talk about 3 words. Focus on it. We talk about 3 words. That is, we have the right to practice any religion. Okay, what does the word secularism means? That there is no official religion of a nation. There is no official religion of a nation. So in India, do we have any official religion? Are you obliged to follow any of the one religion? No, you're free to follow anyone. So we have the right to practice. We have the right to profess. Profess, that means to make others learn about the religion, and propagate, to spread the ideology of the same. So yes, this is Indian model of secularism. So I guess you know about patriarchy. Do you know about patriarchy, students, or do you want me to explain that? And where have we seen this majoritarianism followed? Can you answer me this? Where we have seen this concept of majoritarianism followed, right? Okay, great. Everyone who has answered it as B are correct. That's Kaushik, Jessica and Rohit. It's also written on Indian preamble. Yes. Do you remember Indian preamble? We the people of India. Okay, Kaushik, I can see that it's your first class. Hope you're enjoying it. You can also watch my one-shots and rapid revisions on the same platform. Deeksha Vedantu is literally working for you, exclusively for you, and we are teaching everything in English. Yeah, Jessica, Sri Lanka is the correct one. Thank you to you. Okay, moving to the next question, and the 2 statements are given below as assertion and reason. Again, we have an assertion reason type of question in civics. Just be prepared because more questions will come in such ways. Okay, assertion is, in a large democracy without political parties, every candidate in the election will be independent. Okay, in a large democracy where there is no political party, do you think that everyone will be independent? Think about it. Reason: this would lead to stable government as every representative would be free to make their own decision. Think about it and answer it. Option A, both A and R are true, but R is the correct explanation of A. Think about it. I'm not reading the options. I am fed up of reading this assertion, reason, options, and even fed up of sometime typing it. So repetitive they are. I have learned the preamble in school. Jessica, very good. I think being an Indian, everyone should know the Indian preamble by hearted, right? That someone asks you in the dream also, like you should know that. That is something known as proud Indian. Okay, I can get your answers as C. Great. Everyone who has answered as C is very much correct. Yes, whenever there is no, what we can say, political party, then everyone will fight in elections independently. Correct. But will it lead to stable government? No, everyone in India right now also considered themselves as a member of political party, right? Everyone is a neta in today's world. So if such regulations will not be there, everyone will fight elections and it will lead to instability. Do you agree with my point? Yeah. So C is very much correct. Great you guys are doing in Hindi and English both. Oh, that's great. I don't know in Hindi even. I know only in English. That's great, Jessica. Someday we will hear from you, okay, whenever we have time. Great. So C answer is correct. Next one in the list is, which of the following statements are true regarding the promotions of dignity and freedom in democracy? Okay. First point is, democracy is superior to other forms of government in promoting the dignity of individual. Think about it. Second, the passion for respect and freedom are the basis of democracy. Okay. In a non-democratic regime, the principle of individual dignity often lacks legal and moral force. Okay. Fourth, democracies have successfully eliminated all the discrimination against women. Options are in front of you. 1 and 2 only. 1, 2 and 3. 2, 3 and 4 and D, that's all of these. Yeah, KRK, BJP won in Bihar. Yes, it's a historical win by BJP. I can understand because such a large majority by NDA, more than 200 seats, is exactly a historical win. But one question from my mind, do you think that India will be stable if there is no strong opposition in the nation? D. Okay, I got the answer D by Rohit, Chetna, Jessica and KRK. I forget your name, sorry. Okay, so you guys are answering D. Are you sure? Are you sure, bacha? Listen. Yes, this one is correct, this one is correct and this one is correct. For sure 1, 2, 3 and correct. But what you missed is that democracy has successfully eliminated all forms of discrimination against women. Do you think that we have successfully did it? No, we have not successfully did it because no such discrimination is ended in a nation, right? So what do you think? It's 1, 2 and 3. Correct. Mathli Thakur has also won. Yeah, she became the youngest MLA. Let's see what she does now. I answered B, ma'am. Okay, Rohit. Sorry for that. You answered B, and it's very great that you just got the answer. Very good. Very good. Next one. B is the correct answer. No, ma'am. Domestic violence. What domestic violence? No discrimination is ended. Fourth is incorrect. Yeah. No worries, Jessica. No worries, happens, but we are learning from this how we sometimes do not focus on certain words, okay? Hope you will learn from these live sessions. Next question. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. Now read very carefully because today we are making mistakes and civics is easiest as well as tricky, okay? So read it. Fine. A democratic government makes a decision after following all established procedures. A citizen wants to check if this was done correctly or not. What right allows the citizen to examine the process and what is this feature known as? Options are A, right to vote or legitimacy, Option B, right to information or transparency. C, that's protest and accountability. Or D, that's equality and responsiveness. Okay, I can see your answers as B. Anyone else with another such type of answer? B, I think, Chetna. Okay, Chetna, be sure about your answers. For every answer you are saying, I guess, I think. No. Think about it and give. If it can be wrong, no issues. But you should be sure about your answer, okay? No thinking, no guessing. Sure about it. Okay. So basically, when you are taking a decision in an established procedure, like government is taking a decision, government of India is taking a decision, but now you are having something in mind and you want all the information. So yes, government of India has passed a law in the year 2005 which gives the Indian citizens right to what? Right to information. And what it is? Transparency. For an example, let me give you an example. You said at your home that, Mama, today I am going to my friend's house, right? But your mama has a doubt that are you going to your friend's house to study or not? She sometimes do video call or she calls and check from your friend's mother that are you there or not. What is that? Right to information, transparency, that are you correct in this or not. Hope you got this right. So this is the correct explanation to this one. B is correct. It is not protest because you are not going against it. It's not about equality, nothing to do with vote. Rather, it's something to be transparent. Okay, next question. Clear? Give me a thumbs up. Ma'am, I want that Congress should win an election at least in some states so that they can act as a strong opposition. No doubt as BJP is nice. Okay, like everyone has their view, and being the student of class 10th, if you are having such a view, then that's well and good. Because yes, in a democratic nation, we have a multi-party system. Every party should have a fair chance of winning. And we should have. I'm not taking the stand of any political party, but India needs a strong opposition so that one party should not take all our rights. That is very much correct. As we are reading civics, we should know this. Okay? Okay, great. Not going into political stuffs and moving to the next question. Which of the following statements are true regarding the structure of local government in India? Very important, and I think everyone should answer it. We are studying this from class 6, bacha. So first point, the head of a Gram Panchayat is Sarpanch. Okay. Second, the Jila Parishad is an apex body of Panchayati Raj system at the district level. Third, at least 1/4 of all the positions in local government bodies are reserved for women, or it is the political head of municipal corporation is called mayor. Options are, choose the correct option, 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 4 only, 2, 3 and 4, or it's all of the above. Okay, think about it. Give the correct answer. B, as per Jessica and Rohit. Let's wait for others to answer. Okay, KRK is also telling me B, 1/3. Yes, you cracked it, guys. Very good. So what's wrong with this question? 1/3 seats are reserved for the women. Where? In local bodies. Okay, in local bodies. Okay, one quick question, and I want the answer in the live chat. Option is, any such reservation provided in the elections to parliament or legislative assemblies? Okay, give me the answer in yes or no and then explain what are the changes made. Anyone who knows this? Any such reservation, is it existing in parliament or the legislative assemblies? I know it takes time to type and the message to reach to me. I'm waiting for your responses. Give me the correct one. Yes, just according to Jessica, it's yes, and the bill was passed. So now what happens if some similar such question comes in your exam, what you will do? What you will write? So NCERT says that. Pay attention, we will talk in detail about this topic. What happened now? A decade ago, like it's now more than a decade ago, a bill was presented in the Parliament of India that such a reservation of 1/3 seats to be provided for the elections of Parliament of India and for the elections of Legislative Assembly also. But up till last year, NCERT has not made any changes, and according to them, only local bodies have reservation. But in 2019, in the new NCERT, it is written that such type of bill has been passed, but it's not implemented up till now. In the next elections to Lok Sabha, for sure it will be implemented. That is the reason that in 2027 we are going to conduct the next census of India. Okay, so that we can in the next elections of 2029 use that census and provide 1/3 reserved seats to women. So hope now this is clear to you. Okay, so Meena and Meenu, okay, one ka C, which one you are saying C? Bill was passed recently. Clear? Give me a thumbs up. Moving to the next one. And the next question is, B is the correct for the last question. Moving to the next one. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. Okay. In a country, there is a third kind of government apart from the central and state government. This government is elected by the people belonging to one language community. Belonging to one language community, that's Dutch and French or German speaking, and has power related to their cultural and education issues. Very, very easy. Which country has this unique form of community government? India, Sri Lanka, Belgium or Germany? So I got your answer. Okay, this one for C. Great. OMG, population census, yes. Demograph, no, since 2011 we have no such demographic updates, and it's 2027. It was because of COVID. However, many countries in the world have conducted census after COVID, but it's a leap of like 8 years that we have not conducted yet. Not all the data we have now, it's from 2011, and that is a failure particularly. Okay, all those who have answered it as Belgium, very much correct. See, they have made 4 amendments between 1970 to 1993. First one was that in the central government, okay, in the central government, there will be equal number of ministers from both the communities, that is Dutch and French. Okay, the first one. So we are talking about which type of, accommodation of Belgium. Pay attention, we are going to solve a 5-mark question right now. So yes, central government, number of ministers will be equal from Dutch and French community. Second one, now the powers from central government will be shared to state government. Revise it along with me, and if you remember this question, write in the copy. So in the central government, powers will be shared to state government, so that state government is no longer subordinate to the central government. Pay attention how keywords I am using. Okay. Third one, we see that in the government that is in Belgium, in the state there is a government like we have in Delhi, there will be equal number of representatives from both the communities. And the fourth and the most important amendment is that they formed a third type of government, that is community government. Now we have 3 communities here, French, then we have Dutch, okay, then we have one more, that is German, and they will make the laws on the topics of their culture, their language, ethnicity, etc. Yes, the community government was in Belgium. Perfect. Moving to the next one. Assertion. It is also in the form of assertion and reason. Assertion is political parties play a decisive role. Okay, decisive role in making laws for a country. Reason is, since most members of a legislature belong to a party, they go by the direction of the party leadership irrespective of their personal opinions. Options are in front of you. A little tricky one this is. Think about it. No worries. I know that you guys can solve it easily. Waiting for your responses here. Political parties play a decisive role in making laws for a country. What do you think, guys? KRK is saying C. Rohit, you are saying as B. Jessica, do you have any other answer? And all the students here present, give me the answer. Whichever you find as correct, then I'll tell you the correct one. No worries. A, maybe. Getting confused. So, let's check. Yes, A. Yes, this is the reality of a democratic government, and this was a little tricky one. So, political parties play a decisive role, correct. Since most members of legislature belong to a party, see, somewhere it's connected. All the direction, arey bhai, we know that. Do you read the challenges of challenges of political parties? What? All the decision making is in the hands of whom? All the decision making is in the hands of leaders of a political party, and this is how they're somewhere, irrespective of their personal opinion, they need to go with the majority decisions in the party. So yes, A is the correct one. Okay, do not get confused. This is how we will practice the tricky questions. No worries. Okay. Confused. Yeah, I know. I was confused while reading that statement. Then I think about it and thought that jalebi question. This is a jalebi question. Correct. Which of the following statements are true regarding the majoritarian policies adopted in Sri Lanka? Okay. Majoritarian policies adopted in Sri Lanka. Point number 1. An act was passed in the year 1956. Also think that the year is correct or not? To recognize Sinhala as the only official language. Second, the government followed preferential policies that favored Sinhala applicants for university position and government jobs. Third, the new constitution stipulated that states shall protect and foster Buddhism. Fourth, the government created a community government to give representation to Tamils. Easiest one. Okay, choose the correct option. 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3 only, 2, 3 and 4, or it is all of these. So, okay, in the fastest finger first for today, I got the answer as B, and you guys are damn correct, because this community government was not made in Sri Lanka, rather it was made in Belgium. We just read this, yaar. Okay, all of you guys are correct. Great. Next one for today. Which of the following statement are? Pay attention to this word, otherwise that will take your marks. Sorry. Which of the following statements are not true regarding the challenges faced by political parties? Not true regarding the challenges faced by political parties. 1. Lack of internal democracy is a major challenge where power is concentrated in few hands. Okay. Dynastic succession is not a significant problem in Indian political parties. Growing role of money and muscle power, especially during election, is a major concern. Or 4. Most parties today offer very distinct and meaningful ideologies choices to the voters. I read only 4 points and it was wrong. That's why I choose B. Okay, Jessica. Rohit this time has read all the points carefully, because today everyone is facing challenges, right? As the parties are facing challenges. SMISO, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you are giving the answer A, which is not correct, beta. Great. Fine. So, see, we were saying not true regarding the challenges faced by political party. So, lack of this is a challenge, this is a challenge. Even dynastic succession is a challenge, but not is written. So, this one is correct, this one is correct, and we got the answers too. 2nd and 4th. Okay, get it? Fine. Great. Okay. Agla question. Next question here. Which of the following statements are true when comparing democratic and non-democratic country? So something from your class 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 10th, everything is mixed up. Democratic government are more accountable to their citizens. Okay. Non-democratic rulers do not have to bother about public opinions. Decision making is always far faster and more efficient in a democracy. Or a democratic government is a legitimate government. I mistakenly forgot not. This is the reason I was screaming not. Okay. Chalo, tell me this. I got the answer of KRK for this question as 4. Others, what are you waiting for? Answer the correct one. Jessica is answering B. Okay, KRK is answering B. Sorry. I thought B. You guys are answering 1, 2 and 4. Very good, very good. You just cracked the code now. Very good. Okay, correct. Because in a democratic nation, the decisions are not at all faster. Why the decisions are not at all faster? Because decisions are based on negotiations. Correct. Decisions are based upon discussions and negotiations. And whenever we do discussions, it takes a longer time. Very good. Yes. So Malika thinks that KRK, you are a topper. Why not you, Malika? Start answering the question and you also become a topper. Great. Chalo, moving to the next question. Which of the following statements are true regarding secularism in Indian context? To all those who have joined the live now, pay attention to the question and give the most correct one and become the topper of the class. First, there is no official religion for Indian states. Second one, the constitution gives a special status to Hinduism as the majority religion. Third, all individuals are free to profess, practice and propagate any religion of their choice. Fourth one, the state is strictly forbidden from intervening in religious matters even to ensure equality. Options are 1 and 2. Options are A, 1 and 3, B, that's 2 and 4, C, that's 1, 3 and 4, or D, that's all of these. I had PTM today. How was your PTM? You had your PTM. I think you enjoyed it. Anime Nexus, you are answering it as A. Okay, let's check whichever is correct. I get it anyway. Welcome to the live chat and I can see your answer as A. Arey bas, I saw your answer as A. I have my SST exam after 2 days. Malika, all the best. And if you need any help from my side, you can write in the live chat option as well as comment in any of the video. We'll help you, okay? Arey bhai, don't spam. Okay. Yes, there is no official religion for Indian state. This one is correct. Special status to Hinduism, not correct. Individuals are free to practice, profess, very much correct. We studied it in today's session only. The state is strictly prohibited. No, state can intervene when needed. Like, for example, state has abolished untouchability. So, untouchability was one of the internal matter of our religion, but state intervened in it and has abolished it. Similarly was done with triple talaq too. Okay, so yes, 1 and 3 are correct. My SST marks were 78 out of 80 in half yearly, but in the pre-board it didn't go. No issues. Because what happened now, KRK? In half yearly, pay attention to my words because they are genuinely very correct. Like you started studying your class 10th in April. Okay, for half yearly only 50% your syllabus comes. So for that 50% you were preparing from April, May, June, July, August, and half yearly might be in September. For 5 months you prepared for 50%, and then for the next 50% you studied in September, October, and then you have pre-board. So you prepared 50% in 5 months and then you prepared 100% in next 3 months only. That is what makes it difficult, right? So this is a learning. Pre-boards are basically checkpoints before your boards, okay? No need to worry. I am correct now, I am a topper. Okay, Nexus. Consider everyone. You consider yourself a topper, but I will ask to you how many marks you scored in SST after your result, like your parents always do, okay? Your pre-boards are in mid-December and I am bored. Are you are bored? You studied everything. Chalo, not taking much of your time, moving to the next question. Easy one, everyone. Now focus on the question. Come out of the live chat where we were discussing things, okay? Consider the following case and choose the correct option. A citizen of a democracy says, our government is not very efficient as is sometimes corrupt too, okay? But it is my own government because I helped choose it in the last election. Which outcome of democracy is the citizen valuing? Options are A, accountability, B, transparency, C, legitimacy, or D, that's economic growth. Arey, you are a great student, only studying for half yearly one day before. And how much did you score? Rohit, what was your score in half yearly? Okay, getting your answers for this question as C from all the students. Get it. C, that's legitimacy, yes. Like I have legitimate right over my phone. It is my phone. So it is my government. I have a legitimate right because I have chosen the government. Exactly correct. You scored 80 on 80 in half yearly nexus. Arey, you are a topper, damn. Democratic government is always a legitimate government because it is elected by the people. So if you remember what is democracy. So democracy comes from a word demo and Croatia, chosen by the people. Correct. Okay, next one. See, focus on the question messed up in map, Rohit. Malika got 76 out of 80 in my first exam but reduced drastically and it killed my confidence. No, don't lose confidence. Rather, we need to study. Only and only solution to the confidence, anxiety, etc. is hard work. Start studying rather than just thinking and making timetables every day. No need to make timetables so much. I scored 90% in half yearly, but I want 95%. The operation is for you, Jessica. Don't worry, you will definitely score 95 plus. Great. So basically I have toppers in my live chat, is it? Right? Great to hear from all of you students that you are scoring very good marks in SST and you are taking interest in SST, which is more than enough, right? Okay, question is, a major step towards decentralization in India was taken in 1992. Fine. Reason, the constitution was amended to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective. Very easy. Answer is fast. Both A and R true. R is the correct explanation. N are true, but not the correct explanation. A is true, R is wrong. R is true, A is wrong. 100%, that I don't have the status. Aim for 100%. Why only 95? Oh, good one from Rohit. You're giving one-liners in the live chat. Okay. So A is the correct option. Easy one. I'm not going to. 1992, what happened? Decentralization. Okay. In the decentralization, what happened? The local government that includes panchayats and municipalities got what, bacha? Constitutional status. Constitutional status. Got it? So here it is. Next one. Question is in front of you. Yeah, easy peasy, very easy. I will also use your words, easy peasy. I'm using for SST and it's good, ma'am. Okay, Malika. Go for what gives you confidence. No worries from which publication it is, from which channel it is. Go for what makes you comfortable and what makes you benefited. Don't think about it. It is a small book, small channel, big book, nothing, right? See whatever is beneficial for you. Consider the following case and choose the correct option. Suppose the central government of Belgium wants to pass a law related to the cultural issues. Pay attention, very important, okay? Law related to cultural issues, but the majority of French-speaking ministers are against this. Can the law be passed? Options. Yes, because the Dutch speaking community has a majority in the country overall. Option B. No, because some special laws requires the support of a majority of the members from each linguistic groups. C. Yes, because the central government has the ultimate power to make decisions. Option D. No, because all the law must be passed by the King of Belgium. Lemon squeezy, easy peasy. Very good, yaar. You're making your teacher more fun, interactive, etc. B. No, because some special laws requires the support of majority of members from each linguistic group. Yeah, exactly. This one is totally wrong. So yes, students, the answer, I missed writing the answer over here. But think, because the Dutch speaking community has a majority in the country overall, there is nothing related to it. Has the ultimate power to make decision. No, this is it. Correct. B is the correct one. Very good, students. Very good. Okay, moving to the next question. And the question is, according to the classification of forest by the Forest Department, which of the following state has the bulk of its forest area under the protected forest? But the question is not from civics, I know, but let us not leave it. This is from geography. Somehow by mistake it came in this slide, but we will solve this one. We'll not leave it, okay? Because everything is there. Fine. So, is it Jammu Kashmir, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan or West Bengal? So, in the chapter that's forest and wildlife, there is a box. There is a classification of forest as reserve, protected and unclassed. Among that, the paragraph under it has this one. Yeah, by mistake somewhere geography. Why I don't know this language? Maybe I'm from old generation. No, you guys are not from old generation. So you are giving me the answer as B because you are talking about protected forest. Okay. However, here it is C. According to the classification of forest by the Forest Department, which of the following states have a bulk of its forest under the protected forest? Here, if we talk about MP, yeah, correct. It is MP, okay? Correct it over here. It's Madhya Pradesh as 75. Arey, something is wrong with this question, yaar. Something is wrong. No worries. It's B, Madhya Pradesh, because 75% of its forest comes under the protected forest, and MP is the only, MP is the state in India which has maximum forest. Okay? Anyone from MP here? Correct. Something is wrong with this question. Let's move. B is correct. B is correct, but answer was correct. Okay. Which of the following statement best evaluates the primary purpose of creating reserved and protected forest? Somewhere, I don't know from how, I just put these two questions from geography. However, the class was ultimately for complete civics. So, there is a mistake, but we will not skip it. Options are A, to exclusively provide land for industrial development. B, to create wastelands for urban expansions. C, to maintain them for producing timber and other forest produce and for protective reasons. Or it is D, that to transfer the management of all forests to local communities. Easy, very easy one. Think about it. Why we are doing that? We are classifying the forest as reserved, protected, unclassed, and many more such things. It's permanent forest, not protected. Okay. Did I got confused? Okay, I'm keeping this one to check for me. Okay. fine. I got it, Rohit. I'll check that. Rohit and Jessica, you're answering me at C. To maintain them for producing timber and other forest produce and for protective reasons too. Get it? The answer is hidden in the option itself. Yes, protected and reserved forest. See, so what happened now? This forest, like we talk about forest of India, the subject of a nation, which is dealt by forest department, a department particularly made by government of India. Now we know that how important it is to preserve the forest. They classified the forest as reserved forest. Okay, like the seats are reserved in a function, similarly the forest is reserved for particular activities. Then there was a need to do protection for such forest, and then there is unclassed forest. If we talk about unclassed forest in Gujarat particularly, there is so much of unclassed forest present. So why this is done? To maintain the production of timber and other forest produce. Acha, from the same chapter, just a question. Share me one conservation method. Share me one conservation method that was started in the state of Odisha. That worked so much for the what we can say, for the revival of forest. Okay, by the way, where are you from, ma'am? I am from Madhya Pradesh. I am from the city Indore. Punjab maybe. No, I am Punjabi but not from Punjab. JFM, correct. JFM. Here we are talking about joint forest management. Very good. You are correct here. You guessed it as correct. Great. So here we have done, I guess we are done with all the important questions from the chapter. No, we have one more. And this is again from the same topic. Okay. So we will answer it. Based on your understanding of conservation efforts, which of the following community-led movement is known for showing that adequate levels of diversified crop productions are possible? Easy one. And economically viable without the use of synthetic chemicals. Options are Chipko movement, JFM, Beach Bachao Andolan in Tehri, and the demarcation of Bhairavdev Duck of Sanctuary. Here we will also recall this answer too, okay, because it is one of the 5 marker important one. Arey, great, Jessica. Okay, I get it. Fine, Rohit. Acha, answer this question. Rohit answered it as C. Fine. Waiting for others to answer, and let's check. Sahiti, cleanest city of India. Yeah, it's damn clean. The roads are so clean. So answer to this question so that we can move further. Okay, you guys is answering it as C. That beach, but the answer is in the diversified crop production. And diversified crop production can only be possible because of the seeds. Those seeds which are not grown on the basis of chemicals. So Tehri, that's in Uttarakhand. Where is Tehri? It is in Uttarakhand. The people of that community has worked a lot so that they can never be touched by chemicals, synthetic chemicals particularly. So how the question comes from this topic, pay attention. The question comes such that how the community, right? How the community is worked in the conservation. So basically we need to write a 5 marker in that, and in that you should write first point. You can also mention about the Chipko movement. Okay, then you can mention about the conservation done in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. Okay, then you can talk about Bhairavdev Duck of Sanctuary. Then 4th point you can write about JFM. You can also mention that, and then we can write about this Beach Bachao Andolan in Tehri. correct. I promised you I'll be back. मैम आ गया, याद हूँ. आर्यन बिल्कुल बच्चा, I remember you, but do you know that we are going to end the live chat and this was the last question. I'm from Uttarakhand, that's why I have confidence in this question. Great, Jessica. Okay, to all the students, let me clear that yes, the last live we had was around 6 and you might be confused and you are joining it late for that purpose, but we are now very much stick with the timing. It will be 5 and it will not be changed for particular time right now. And you know, we are going to launch a crash course on our channel, and this is a biggest news for you. We have a biggest surprise, a crash course when you will be completing your syllabus in 30 days, because in the live last chat you were asking me, na ma'am, complete our syllabus, give us theory also, questions also. For that we are doing it. Okay, today was my pre-board exam for SST. Arihant, how was your pre-board? Are you confident that you will be scoring 95% or 95 plus marks? Hello Yuvraj, how are you? So today we have completed civics. In the next chat, in the next live, we will be dealing with complete economics. When it is? On next Monday. Okay, today is Wednesday. Up till then, read the whole economics so that on that day you can score very good marks. Okay. And on that day we will be dealing with all the important economics question, competency based particularly I'll focus to put over there. Okay, the level was, yes, it was so much difficult. Okay Aryan, I'm expecting 75 plus. Very good. If you're expecting, be sure about that. And remember, whenever your answer sheet will come, evaluate where you made it wrong. Okay. So, free, yes, free crash course. Yes, Jessica, it is free for everyone here. So, do you have any doubt from civics? You can ask me here. We have time. If you have any doubt from civics only today, okay, you can ask me right here. We'll solve it. And if you don't have, just give me a thumbs up, say bye, so that we can end for today. And those who have yet not subscribed the channel, what are you waiting for? Go for it. And have you joined the WhatsApp group? Did you got that PDF of image-based questions, formula sheets made by Maths, Murtaza sir? Also, ma'am, I thought geography or history would be toughest, but to everyone's surprise, economics was toughest. It included so many competitive questions. Yeah, we take economics so lightly. We think that, oh, how many chapters? Development, very easy. We don't touch development after reading it once, but it have more tricky questions can be framed from that topic. Okay, I get it. So now pay focus on your economics section 2, as it has equal weightage and less chapters. So in one of my short video also I have told that to you. PDFs are not there, ma'am. Beta, link is there in the WhatsApp, right? Link is there. If you find any problem in downloading that PDF, tell us, we will sort that out. But I have checked it, the link is there, right? You try it once more and we will discuss this. Fine? So, okay, leaving for today. Well, I'll welcome you again on the next live on Monday, 5 p.m. with the topic Complete Economics. So, everyone, be there, present at 5. Arihant, you especially, don't miss that. Don't come at 6 and say, yes, ma'am, I have came. Fine. Bye for today. Until then, share with your friends that Deeksha Vedantu is providing you so crazy lives and strategy, one shot, rapid revision, all in English. Thank you guys.